Ooni of Ife's wives in fear as Ooni's elder brother have decided to join force with the king to see that the wives leave the palace. According to the information, they said they have given the wives 2 weeks to vacate the palace, or else they are going to take serious action against them. And from what we are hearing allegedly, they said some elders too, who really want to see that the king is happy and his only son return back to him, have also given these women some time, although they did not give us the exact time. But they say some elders, after the meeting some time ago, and the worst part of it is that they said it was the wives who called for the meeting, Ronke and Mariam. They thought that they are going to use the opportunity to buy the elders, to be on their side, as they are always pleading for more time. But they say the elders have given them stipulated time too to leave the palace, that if they fail to leave, that they are going to force them out of the palace. And now they said Ooni's brother, elder brother, who really wants Queen Naomi back to the palace. As a matter of fact, from what we have been hearing allegedly, they said this Ooni's brother really loves Queen Naomi and Prince Tadenikawo. And they have been keeping quiet all this while, not because they don't know what to do, but they have wanted the king to take action against the women. But from the way it is looking right now, it looks as if the women are now more powerful than the king. Anyways, welcome back to my channel. I greet you according to your time and the time you are seeing this video. Please subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so that you get notified each time I upload a new content. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. I really appreciate your support for me. Thank you so much. So my people, they said the king's brother, his elder brother, have come out to tell the women that, look, you people have biting more than you can chew, that you have no right whatsoever to turn down the decision of the king, that Ooni has the power to decide what happens in his marriage and in his family, and that must stand. That in as much as they have been keeping quiet all this while is because, according to their Yoruba tradition, that they have no right, or the father to the king have no right whatsoever to send the wives of the king out of the palace. But the way it is getting right now, that they are going to employ some people who have the power to do so, because according to the information we are getting, they say some of these elders, especially the kingmakers, that some of them have the right, especially when the king gave them the go-ahead order to do that. And they are the same people who have told them that, look, at so time, if you did not leave the palace, that they are going to take serious action against you. And they said the wives have been pleading with for more time. Someone like Mariam, they say Mariam just started building her own house, and she is pleading that the king should allow her finish the house before moving out. While others are saying that they have not gotten a good house that they want to pack into. Now, they said Ooni's brother have advised the king that the best thing for you to do right now is to employ people. Let them go and get houses. Just make sure that the house you get, or they are getting, is befitting to the wives. Go and pay for the houses and move them. Tell them to move into the house, whether they like it or not, since they cannot go out on their own and look for house. But instead, they will use the time given to them, because it's more than four months now that we've started hearing about the wives leaving the palace, and they will be pleading for time. When the time is given to them, instead of them to make good use of the time, they will use the time to go and be doing jazz, thinking that they are going to confuse the king like before. There was a time that when the king tell you, I will do this, you will see him doing another thing. During those periods, they always go and manipulate him, allegedly, because I want to remind you that all this gist that we're sharing with you here, they are all alleged information, because we do not live in the palace. Always remember that, okay? So now they said instead of them to use their time to either get a house or do something better, they will be using it to go and see if they are going to change the heart of the king, or if they will be able to manipulate him into, forgetting about all that he have said about them leaving the palace. Recall that before the end of 2023, the king insisted and made it clear that this 2024, that he is not starting the new year without Queen Naomi and Prince Tadenika will right in the palace. But is that going to happen? Although we do know that no matter what they do, no matter how hard they try, you see one thing Queen Naomi will not do is to bring Prince Tadenika back to that palace the way it is right now, with the women in there. So they said the king's brother have come out to help his brother Ooni of Ife to see that they force the women to leave the palace. If they refuse to live on their own, that they are going to move them in a way that will be embarrassing, in such a way that it will be better for them that they move on their own. But a lot of people are saying, are they going to move? Are they going to leave the palace now? Especially now that pressure is coming from all round, because the others have threatened them. Now the king's elder brother, have also threatened them. Do you think they are going to leave? Because I don't know. They don't even care. They don't even care. And that is why I will always advise Queen Naomi and the Ooni of Ife to make up and, start bearing children even outside the palace. I don't even see anything so special about living in that palace with all of these women. If they are not there, the palace will be good. But now that they are scattered all over the palace with their different negative vibes, I don't think it will be conducive. So the best thing to do is for the king to find a way to start producing children again with Queen Naomi outside the palace. In due time, just like the fat priests have said, that they are going to leave the palace the same way they entered, and empty-handed, because they have done some, bad things, all in the name of trying to come inside that palace. And they're not even ready to confess like the fat priest said. So with time, they are going to live the same way they entered, instead of wasting Queen Naomi's time, because we do know that that is one thing they want so much. They all know that they might not be able to bear a child for the king. Then the only person that still have the time, or people know that maybe they want to waste her time so that it doesn't happen. But they are not God. Anyways, I don't know what to think. Whatever you think, please share with us on the comment section, okay? And don't forget that they're all alleged information. Please like this video and give it a thumbs up and share it and say your opinion on the comment section. Bye for now. Love you guys.